Welcome to J.R. Hendricks, Texan Gentleman, the podcast where we deal with the early life of J.R. Hendricks. And now, a radio show of J.R.'s father on the Blake Carter Show. Halfway done with hour number 2, and this is a special day. We are going to go ahead and get on the phone with the director of the Office of Policy and Liaison for the SBA and the administrator for the EAA, Entrepreneurial Affairs, James Ryan Hendricks. Jim, how are you? In many ways, better than I deserve. Jim, you've seen the financial mess, in many ways, going on in the Clinton administration with the Small Business Administration. What is it that you see? We were more organized than I thought, and part of it was because I think I took more control. They put some new blood in over at the policy department. Some kid who just finished his MBA degree at Harvard. I'll be working closely with him. For the most part, I did my best to run the show. But Philip Later, the administrator for the Small Business Administration, wants to try to run the place like it's either some boot camp or ivory tower. I don't know which. And you see that as a problem, a threat. I ain't the only one. I've spoken to Bill Mayer and Carol Stringer. They are arranging. Bill Mayer has already agreed to furlough himself this afternoon until for the next month. He's going to Maryland to spend Christmas there. Carol Stringer is heading to Lubbock to have Christmas with her family. Something she looks forward to. And you're furloughing yourself. I was already planning on doing that anyway. You still have a disdain for Clinton. I can tolerate him, because I'm lurking in his administration. But I can't say I support everything he does. I do support his Small Business Protection Act that he wants to pass next year. I will campaign for that. That's something where he's willing to reach across the aisle, which is good. He hasn't done too much of that in 95. He says he can balance the budget. Be honest with you, that remains to be seen. He says he can govern from the center. Once again, I gotta say, that remains to be seen. So you don't see this grand picture, fourth quarter, Hail Mary economy pass. No. I think with Congress, they're going to wisely punt. Because Clinton's not budging on his pet agenda. We know next week he's going to be flying to France to sign the Dayton Accords. I'm going to be home managing a business, or help manage a business, like any politician should. That's how I see. You guys got to understand this. I stand for this country. I serve this country. I'm not in servancy to Bill Clinton. Do you think his domestic policy team was a mess? Maybe at first it showed some promise. But when when he started putting his cronies in the White House, that's when everything fell apart. Thank you, Jim. We'll be back in your phone calls here in a little bit. This is the Blake Carter Show. It was a good job, Jim. You did it. Thank you. Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendricks Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendricks Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to get a lot more interesting from here.